And so I'm about to tell you something that I've not shared with many people in my life. But over 20 years ago, I was a victim of rape. And thank God it didn't result in a pregnancy. Because I can't imagine going through what I went through and then having to consider what to do about an unwanted pregnancy from an attacker.
That was Governor Gretchen Whitmer back in 2013 when she shared the most painful story on the Michigan Senate floor. She shared that in front of rolling cameras in a packed chamber because she thought and hoped it might change some votes on a bill forcing rape victims to carry special insurance in order to have abortion coverage. And do you know what happened after she shared that story? Not one Republican moved. After sharing that harrowing but all too familiar story, not one vote changed. She went home devastated. And she could have stayed in that place of defeat, that depression, giving up. But she didn't. In fact, she spent the next 10 years fighting. And on December 11th, 2023, exactly 10 years from the day she gave that speech, she, as governor, signed the law repealing the rape insurance bill herself. That is a story she shared with us in her Substack this week. She needs us to hear this right now. I needed to hear this right now because last week a federal court handed down yet another ruling only further gutting abortion access. And I know it, I can feel it. We are all exhausted, we are scared, we're struggling to see a path forward in all of this. And that is why this resonated with me so much, because her messaging is so clear. Governor Whitmer's message was this: be impatient. Fight like thousands of people are counting on you, because they probably are. But don't get discouraged if progress doesn't happen overnight. Be frustrated. Let that be your fuel. And she's right. She's lived it. So this is what I need you to do. I need you to find a race near you that is going to determine reproductive rights this November. Maybe that's state, local, whatever it is. Find your race and get to work. Something else she said that really stood out that I need you to hear. She says there's a warning in this story too to anyone who wants to roll back our rights. Don't mess with American women. We're tough and we fight back and we will win. You come for our rights and we will work harder to protect them. They really think they can control our bodies, our choices, our lives, and they're doing all of this on purpose. But we're going to undo it exactly like she did. One moment, one step, one vote at a time. Because only when we stop fighting do we ever actually lose. And I don't know about you, but after reading her story, I was reminded exactly just how much fight I still have in me.